Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, then welcome back. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. And also leave me a comment. I love reading everyone's comments. Okay, cool. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing Pear Jam by Nette. This is what the box looks like. I tend to keep my perfumes in boxes because I feel like for me it just protects them better. So that's the only reason that I keep my some of my perfumes in boxes. So just addressing a viewer who left a comment asking me on one of my videos. So before we get started, this is the bottle. Stunning bottle. And I love the pink. To me, it gives me a very 80s vibe. So I just really like the bottle and the pink. Okay, cool. So let's get started. So the House of Nette is a rather recent perfume house that I've been seeing. It's a clean brand. They pride themselves on being a clean brand that uses sustainable ingredients, and they practice. They have eco-friendly practices, and they use luxurious materials. That's what their the company is known for. This is a recent acquisition of mine. I really enjoyed wearing it. And so let's just talk about it. So let's just get into what they tell us on the bottle. And so this is Eau de Parfum. This is a 50 ml and a 1.7 ounce. They only come in this size, and I believe they have a travel size spray, but this is the biggest size that they sell currently, to my knowledge, is the 50 ml 1.7 ounce. So here on the box it says Nette fragrances are meticulously and cleanly formulated to lift well-being, mindfulness, and confidence using premium, traceable perfume ingredients. So yeah, they really pride themselves on using, clean ingredients and like for being good for the environment. And they evoke, a sense of well-being and mindfulness. It's made in the USA, and also they list the notes on the box, which is a little different from the notes that I picked up from Fragrantica, but I'm going to be going off of my Fragrantica notes only because the notes that they list here are very kind of chemically, like they have like that orper. I still don't know what orper means. If you're into perfume and you know more than I do, please let me know what an orper is. It's kind of, the notes on Fragrantica are more like user friendly to read. They have like upcycled, all these other, like if you read the notes here, it says it's with upcycled Akigala wood, and I don't know. I'm going with my Fragrantica notes for the purposes of this video. But so they describe this fragrance as a sidewalk full of roses, a paper bag of pears, a silver stream of smoke in the city of air, a wedding march, a king of hearts, cake in the afternoon. This is what it's always been, the light that arrives despite everything. And I completely agree with the description of this fragrance, because this fragrance right here will just make your day. This smells of cake in the afternoon. It smells of a wedding march. It smells of a sidewalk full of roses. Like, it smells like happiness in a bottle is what I describe this fragrance. And when I was wearing this, I completely was in this state of bliss wearing this. Honestly, it is a very uplifting fragrance. So let's get into it. It's a full dedicated fragrance review. Let's get into it. Also, Nette, in French, apparently Nette means impeccable, clean, and elegant. So that's what I picked up from the internet. So Pear Jam by Nette, 2024 release. It is, the nose is Rodrigo Flores Rue. I'm not really familiar with his work, but that's the perfumer. Um, Accords are fruity, sweet, floral, rose, musky, and aquatic. So let's get into the notes. Fragrantica has the top as pear, bergamot, raspberry, blackcurrant. Middle is rosewater, jasmine, sambac, osmanthus. Base is white peach, ambrette, patchouli, and ackee gallowwood. Okay, so let's spray some on so I can describe it to you. I don't have anything. I don't have anything on this hand, so let me just. Okay. Yeah, it's such a fun fragrance. It's such a good fragrance. I get, like when I spray it on, I get a lot of fruit, like a really, and when I mean fruit, I mean a really jammy, in your face type of fruit. It's a really bright, jammy fruit. I can't really pick out which one. It is pear, but I definitely get that, I get the raspberry, but almost like a jammy raspberry. I get some citrus, but I mostly pick up that pear. And like I get a peach. I get a pear, a peach, and raspberry. But they're really jammy, right? Like it's really jammy, jammy, jammy. I get flowers from here, but it's not an obvious flower. It's more like a mix of like whatever flower is blooming on your block, be it rose, be it jasmine, it just possibly magnolias. I don't know. It's just like a mix of, like if you're walking in your supermarket and you pass by the flower area, that's what I'm talking about. It's just kind of like a mix of different flowers. I can't really pick apart which one is in. It's not obvious which one is in here. And you really start to get the peach after about a few seconds. I don't pick up any ackee gallowwood. I don't pick up any patchouli. Even on the dry down when I was wearing this, I didn't get any patchouli out of this. No ackee gallowwood. I didn't get any. You get the amber. There's some sort of an amber quality to this fragrance. Like a creamy, ambery vibe from this fragrance that comes out, but not lactonic in any way. There is like a musky quality to this fragrance, I would say. It has that, some kind of a musk that makes this, like, it makes it a little mature, I guess, and not as playful. So basically, throughout my wear of this, I just got a lot of joy wearing this. They call this unisex, but honestly, if I'm being completely honest, it's very girly, okay? Like, they call it unisex, but I'm sorry. This is a very feminine, girly, and playful. Like, I guess you can pull this off as a guy, but just keep in mind that it is very girly. You know what I mean? It's very girly. It's a very girly, fruity, floral, jammy fragrance. So just keep that in mind, that they call this unisex, but it's unisex, but it leans very, very girly and feminine, you know? But anywho, it's a very lovely fragrance. It's not unique in any way, like, meaning when you wear this, you're not gonna get like, oh, I know what you're wearing this. It's not unique in that it has a unique DNA by any means, and it's not, but then again, it's not trying to be anything, right? It's not trying to be generic, meaning it's not generic. It doesn't really smell like a lot of the fragrances that you'll see at your Macy's counter. It's not trying to be a flower bomb. It's not trying to be a Trésor Idol. It's not trying to be like a Paco Rabanne. It's not trying to be Baccarat Rouge. It's not trying to be anything. It's just lovely being itself, but it's not super unique where you're like, well, I've never smelled anything like that before. Do you know what I mean? So it's not unique, but it's not trying to be anything other than what it is. So that's what Nette Pear Gem is. I got about 5 hours wear. This lasted on my skin 5 hours. I did about 5 to 6 sprays of this. The projection is moderate, I'd say. I really enjoyed smelling myself, like the sillage the scent trail that I got wearing this. Especially when I was outside and the wind hit me, it really, left this lovely, joyful, fruity scent trail. So that covers, the wear of it. I wore this in the warmer weather when it was warm here, but I really enjoyed wearing this in the warm weather. I imagine that this will be good in the cold weather too, especially if you're feeling a little melancholy, because it will really lift your mood a lot. It's a very uplifting. It's a very uplifting and oh, it's so good. It's a very uplifting, joyful, floral, fruity, jammy, sweet fragrance. Like, it will just make your mood, honestly. I really enjoy it. It kind of has a shampoo-y quality to it as well. So to me, this is how I describe it. I describe it as, and throughout my wear of it, this is how I describe it. I describe it as a really fruity, sweet opening, and then it becomes this floral, sweet, fruitiness. You get the musk in here. You definitely get the musk in here. The dry down, again, it's that same happy vibe, right? It's not too linear, meaning like it kind of changes on you. The crazy hyper fruity jamminess kind of goes away near the end of the day, but you still get that jammy, fruity, floral happiness, wearing this. Has that amber quality to it as well, sort of creamy, but not lactonic. I almost want to say it's the amber that does it. I don't know, but it's a really beautiful fragrance. I did get compliments wearing this. So it is moderate projecting. It's there. People will smell you for sure. I love it. I love this fragrance a lot. I think it's going to be great for any ages. It's definitely youthful and playful. Meaning I totally see this being a great gift for someone who like just graduated college or even just graduated high school. It's definitely youthful and playful and nice in that way, but I definitely see somebody older wearing this too. It's not immature and it's not too mature. It's like a nice neutral, all ages can kind of pull this off and really enjoy wearing this. So it almost, when I was wearing this, I said to myself, it kind of like, it reminds me, it has nostalgic qualities to it, meaning like it reminds me of Bath and Body Works in the best way possible, right? Like hear me out. It reminds me of Bath and Body Works in like the best way possible, meaning it's like if you grew up in the 90s, if you're a teenager in the 90s and early 2000s, when you would get dropped off at the mall or hang out at the mall, at least I did. I don't know what kids do nowadays, but we always hung out at the malls, and we just go into Bath and Body Works and, you know, smell different stuff, smell the different candles they have, different perfume sprays that they had, and everything was very fruity and uplifting and floral, and just everything was really uplifting. It's like the parts of Bath and Body Works that we really like, right? That's kind of what this reminds me of. I'm not saying that this reminds me of Bath and Body. I'm just saying, like, it reminds me of it, like, in the best way possible. You know, you go in there to make your day better, right? Like, you go in there to, like, smell stuff that's generally fruity, playful, and, like, youthful and just uplifting. That's kind of what this is. This reminds me of Bath and Body Works in the best way possible, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, really well done. Really great wear. It really will lift your mood. This is like happiness in a bottle. Like, if you're having a bad day, get some Nette Pear Jam, and it will just lift your mood, honestly. Really fun. Just a really beautiful wear, honestly. I really enjoyed wearing this. I think it's going to be great for all occasions. Honestly, you can totally pull this off to work. You can totally pull this off to class. You know, if you're younger, or, you know, if you're older, it doesn't matter. Like, you could just pull this off to class. You could pull this off to the gym. This will be great for the gym too. You can pull this off for a night out, for someone's wedding, for someone's birthday. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, this is a great all-around fragrance. I definitely think that this leans feminine. It's really, when I smell this, I was like, oh, this is so girly and fun. That was my first reaction, was, what a fun, girly, fruity fragrance. Like, you know, it is what it is. I just have to say it. Like, it's unisex, but it's really girly and fun, you know. Yeah, so that's all I have to say about it. Let me know if you've tried this brand out, Nette. Let me know if you have anything from their brand. Let me know if you tried Pear Jam. Just drop a comment. Let me know. Yeah, just, again, really cute. It's a really cute, girly, adorable, like, fragrance. I don't know how else to say it. I know I keep rambling, but yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Let me know what your thoughts are. Drop a comment. Let me know. Just let me know what your scent of the day is. Drop a comment. Let me know. If you like my description, yeah, drop a comment. Let me know. Cool. See you later. Bye.